Here we have a mobile representing human energy use. The thick wooden dowel is a balance of resources and demand. The jack handle is a balance between renewable resources and fossil resources. The Nalgene represents our fossil fuel use. They've had a lot of time and money invested into their use and have helped us rise as a species over the last few hundred years. However, they are not very efficient and create gas emissions which are harmful to the environment. Also, production and transportation accidents have been catastrophic to local wildlife. The left wooden dowel is a balance between our renewable resources. The wrench on the left represents wind and solar, whose efficiencies climb every year and can be applied on any scale. However, they are an intermittent source of energy due to solar and wind availability. Great consideration should be put into the placement and design of these stations so they do not negatively affect wildlife, such as colored blades to alert birds of turbine presence, or fencing around molten salt reactor stations to prevent bird ignition through the light path. The locks represent nuclear energy, which is very efficient, very consistent, and the technology is becoming safer and household-sized. It also generates more well-paying jobs and energy security. Nuclear energy production, however, currently generates hazardous waste that we are not utilizing, and containment failures have catastrophically affected widespread areas, people, and wildlife. Nuclear energy has also been misused by weaponization from dirty bombs to fission and fusion bombs. The right dowel is a balance of energy security and energy efficiency. The wrenches on the left represent governments and the people that they represent wanting always-on energy, and our societal infrastructure that has become very dependent on it and will use just about any means to maintain that power. The wrench on the right represents people wanting a clean environment and a sustainable planet. However, the road to this goal has been very bumpy. In the case of the recent Texas power outage, energy resources were varied and functioning normally until an unforeseen extreme weather situation rendered wind and power plants frozen and useless while the peak winter energy demand climbed from 65,000 megawatts to 70,000 megawatts. All of this caused blackouts for millions of people during severe winter weather. The energy resources had been designed for mild weather and summer being the most demanding season. The Electric Reliability Council of Texas has instituted rolling blackouts to conserve the grid in Texas and may be restructured to prevent this kind of outage in the future. Engineering is always a balance of needs, resources, and probability of incident. It is every engineer's responsibility to understand the repercussions of their contribution and the outcomes of their projects and designs, or lack thereof. Thank you.